What's up? What's up? Welcome to another show, NBA show from SBR. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out the articles and NBA content we have over there. I'm your host, Jay Money. That's Blackjack Fletcher. That's Junior Browne. We're here to break down these NBA games. Wednesday slate, April 14th, my guys. So we're ready to get to some money today. Junior, what's up with you, my guy? How was your day yesterday?
Good day yesterday. Went 4-2 on my show picks. The Suns came out a bit slow, but then smacked these Heat around a little bit. And the Nets game, I said the Nets would score at least 125. They scored 127, but unfortunately, me and Blackjack didn't hit that over because the Wizards didn't come to play. I mean, sorry, not the Wizards, the Wolves. Sorry, I apologize. Just wanted to send a special shout out to everybody back in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, volcano's been erupting since Friday. If y'all didn't know, my parents, my 5 brothers and sisters, all born there. So it's kind of hard to watch the country get destroyed like that. I'm actually in the process of building a house out there, so that's just been on my mind for the last couple of days. So I just got all those people down there in my thoughts and prayers.
Got you guys. Sending plenty of thoughts and prayers to everybody there. And Junior, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you see what I'm saying? We hope everybody's all right. We don't want to see nobody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, nobody pass away, nothing like that, man. So, Blackjack, what's up with you, my guy? Everything cool with you? Where the glasses at?
Yeah, brother, everything's good. I got some glasses right here, you know. I'm moving stuff around, shifting me around to get better lighting. You know, I'm a little thrown off, but I'm here, ready to go, ready to get nuts.
I'm getting nuts. Oh, go get nuts today. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready as well, man. Yeah. So yesterday the Nets they smack up the Timberwolves. Just quick recap. Yesterday Nets over the Timberwolves, 127-97 in that one. The Clippers, Paul George went off in that one. Clippers get it done. 126, 115 over the Pacers lose another home game over there. What do you know? Let's see the Hawks that get it done. 108-103 over the Raptors. The Lakers get it done. 101-93 over the Hornets. The Jazz get it done 106-96 over the Thunder in that one. Lou Dort went off for 42 points. Pretty crazy to see. And now I think he went bunkers from 3 as well. It's just crazy. But the Heat, they go down versus the Suns. Suns smack them up 106-86. The Celtics, they get it done versus the Blazers in a really good game to watch. And that one, Celtics by 116-115 over the Blazers, my guys. Let's get to today's games, though, man. That's what you guys are here for. Probably the marquee game of the day. First one up, my guys. We got the Nets versus the 76ers here. Nets versus 76ers here, Junior. Your Nets squad versus 76ers. But these both teams are tied for number one. Nets said number 2, but they got this same record over there in the East. Junior, who you think get it done in this one?
I'm actually on the total under 226.5 official play. A lot of missing parts for the Nets. Probably no Kyrie, no James Harden, and KD on a back-to-back is even going to play. Is it a minutes restriction? Who knows what that situation is? You know, the Sixers are always going to bring that defense to the table, and I think it's going to be a playoff type atmosphere, even with all of those guys missing. So. Obviously, Philadelphia is motivated to beat Brooklyn just for standings purposes. There's just a lot going on in this game that leads me to believe that it's going to go under this total, which I think is pretty high, considering who's playing and who's not playing.
Got you. Blackjack, what you doing in this one? You like you like a total? This one opened up at 232.5, steamed down to 226.5. We got the 76ers laying 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 232 number, if you could have gotten it, is the, drop dead play here as the under. I think Junior's on the right side of this total. I lean to the under and I lean to Philadelphia. I'm not pulling the trigger on either one of them because, again, we don't know if any of these Nets big threes are going to be on the floor. Like, it's just it's kind of ridiculous at this point, right? Like, I mean, who the hell even knows who's playing? Kyrie Irving is somewhere doing something. Kevin Durant.
Personal day.
2 games in a row. Might not want to, don't break glass. It's not an emergency. I mean, Jesus. What is he getting paid for? Can I ask, does he get a half his salary if he only plays half the games? I mean,
you don't ask me, man.
It's outrageous. So, no, I'm not going to bet this game, but I do think that Junior, you're on the right side of this total. I think 226. This should have a big time playoff feel to it. I think it goes under that number.
Got you. Yeah, now you said something there, Blackjack. Junior, you had something to say or what?
No, I'm good.
Got you. Yeah, be interested to see what's up with Kyrie here taking personal days, my guy. He take personal days. He's damn near more personal days than he dares. So you never know. Obviously, still getting paid though. So be interested to see if he comes back. It's a huge game today. Obviously, they need him. KD is on a back-to-back, so be interested to see what happens in that one, my guys. Obviously, I mean, you like I say, KD he's been on a minutes restriction. This is a back-to-back. This is one where you probably want to rest. You know what I'm saying? A player. In all honesty, this one should be a load management. So see if Kyrie will play, who is I think officially questionable. Obviously, I mean he's not hurt or anything. It's just personal. No. So he could choose to come back here. And I'm with Blackjack. It's like, what are we doing here, man? But they allow him to get away with it. So don't be surprised you see Kyrie. Oh, he's probable. So be interested to see what happens, man. KD, he could sit out. If I was the boss, man, I'm sitting KD out. That's just me, though. But let's get to the next game, guys. Get to the next game. Obviously, that one could move all over the place. What we got? Spurs versus Raptors here. Spurs versus Raptors. Raptors squad, man. I don't know what these guys got going, man. They setting the best players out today. Gary Trent Jr., the best Raptor of all time. Nah, I'm messing with you, Blackjack. Hey, the numbers don't lie. The best plus minus. I think he went over there. Nah, Lowry got the points of Van Fleet. But Blackjack, you like anything in this one? Spurs versus Raptors, my guy.
I'm not going to play this. If I did, I'd have a lean to San Antonio. I missed the best of this number though. I mean, I'm not going to play it at 5.5.
Not on the injury report. Sorry, Kyrie Irving, not on the injury report. I do this shit.
And that means nothing. The Spurs would be my lean at this point. I think that the Raptors. We talked about this yesterday. I just don't know what the hell they're doing right now. I mean, you never know who's playing or why. There seems to be no rationale. I mean, I still don't understand the organizational theory behind not moving Kyle Lowry and just letting him walk in the summer. It doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. I think the Spurs here, if you look, the Spurs have had a couple of nice, the Magic, they beat the Magic, but that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to kick the hell out of the Magic. The win over Dallas was a good win. I think San Antonio would be the play here, but I'm not going to bet this one.
Got you. Yeah, so just real quick, KD's out. I think Blake Griffin's out. LaMarcus Aldridge, who he should be out, and then Kyrie's going to play. So just got to let you know, man. But, yeah, so the spread might stay the same with KD being out. And like I said, but he should see out. But, Junior, sorry about that. Just had to break him off with the news. You know what I'm saying? Spurs laying 5.5 in Tampa Bay. Junior, do the Raptors want to win? Or you got anything on the side total here?
Nope. Pass.
Got you. Let's get to the next game, my guys. We got the Knicks versus Pelicans here, Junior. Knicks versus Pelicans. Pelicans laying 2.5 or laying 3. Junior, you like anything in this one?
Yeah, I kind of lean Knicks. It's not an official play. They actually look pretty good these days. They've won a couple of games in a row. And again, I kind of like taking points with teams that I know are going to play defense. Defense travels. Offense can be, a lot more unpredictable. I don't think that's news to anybody who does this for a living. So to me, it's Knicks or nothing. The Pelicans have been playing better, but that's because Ingram and Zion have been on fire. And again, that can cool down, especially against this specific Knicks team, who the strength of their team is their front line, not their backcourt, right? So it's the Knicks front line against the Pelicans front line. Obviously, the Pelicans front line is much better offensively. That's without a doubt. But the Knicks are some bruisers. I don't think it's going to be super easy for the Pelicans tonight. I'd rather this be +3, 3.5, which is why I haven't made it official. But I lean Knicks.
Got you. Blackjack, you like anything in this one? The Knicks, they covered 6 straight games here, Blackjack. You like anything in this one? Both teams have a lot to play for. It should be a good one. What you like in this one, my guy?
Yeah, I'm taking the Knicks here, plus the 3 points. Junior, I just got it at 3 right before we went on the air here. I like the Knicks here. In fact, I'll go as far as say I think the wrong team is favored in this game. I think the Knicks should be favored here. Their defense, Obviously, it's what they do best, but I mean, it really is like an elite quality defense. Like, it is a very, very good defense that they've now sustained through the bulk of this season. And I'll tell you what else. Julius Randle's been great. We all know that. I mean, all-star level. RJ Barrett's played really well lately, too. I mean, he's putting up 17, 18 a night and shooting over 50% from three lately. That's a big boost to this team, especially when you got to figure that Lonzo's, with him not playing here, it kind of covers a little bit for Junior what you were saying, that Knicks backcourt, which is kind of their weakness, that gets taken away a little bit. I like the Knicks a lot here, plus the 3.
I'm making it official, J Money. Plus 3 Knicks. Let's do it.
You. Hey, I couldn't talk you out of it. I love this Knicks team. I'll be honest, they took care of me a couple games in a row. I love the squad right now, so it's definitely Knicks or nothing. I may join you guys on that plus the 3. I know both teams have a lot to play for. I know what I've been doing lately, seeing these guys with the standings. So the Pelicans, they sit at number 11. They're one game off of Golden State. So in theory, Pelicans, should have everything to play for. Knicks have been red hot. Pelicans have better offense. Knicks have better defense. So it's just about who will play their style of play. I'm not taking the Pelicans, though. I'll tell you that. It's Knicks or nothing for me, my guys, especially the way they've been covering for me. So I like that play from you guys, and I think you're going to catch it. I really do. Let's get to this next one. We got the Clippers versus the Pistons over here. A little kind of sandwich spot, to be honest with you. They come off their game yesterday versus the Pacers. Then they got the 76ers on deck. I know that's what I was looking at for this one, Junior. The line was at 9.5 down to 8. You like anything on this one? Maybe a little under spot in this one, Junior? These two teams just played, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago.
I actually got the Pistons plus 9.5 official play. Obviously, I don't bet the Pistons too often. It's a lot of points in a bad spot for the Clippers. The Pistons are coming off rest. They haven't played since Sunday. They played a pretty close game. I was actually watching that game against the Clippers in LA not too long ago and lost by 6 or 7. Now you're giving me 10.5 at home. The Pistons also, even though they're one of the worst teams in the league, if you're just talking about, ATS wise, they lose at home by an average of 2.9 points per game. Now you're giving me 9.5 plus a rest advantage. And in NBA these days, 2 days rest, that's like a goddamn luxury in this league right now with the way they're bunching these games together. So they've been off since Sunday getting ready for this game. They're going to lose the game probably, but I think that they can cover the spread. I just think it's a sharp play here. So official play, Pistons plus 9.5.
Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't talk you off that, Blackjack and Junior. You know what I'm saying? If I'm betting it, it's only Pistons or nothing for me. It is down to 8 now. We know that it'll probably be, you know what I'm saying? Paul George will probably sit, then maybe Kawhi come back. That's how they be doing it. So, but like I said, they got the 76ers on deck, Blackjack. So how do you think the Clippers look at this game? Do you see them trying to keep it stay hot, or and like Junior say, they just lost. The Pistons kept it close without Jeremy Grant. They only lost by 7. So now Jeremy Grant is not on the injury report here. The boys still play hard, even though they got the worst record in the East over there. What you like in this one, Blackjack?
I mean, I would lean to the Pistons here. Again, this number's dropped. If I could have got the 9.5 Junior got where it opened, I would have taken it. I saw it at 7.5 just before we came on, and that to me was a little too close for comfort. I think the Clippers will look at this game and, I think they'll want to win it, but ultimately they're not getting worked up for this. I mean, the reality is their second group of guys off the bench probably beats this Pistons team by 6. So I don't know that it's a huge concern for the Clippers coming in here, which, could be a soft spot. I mean, you said it, Jay. It's kind of a huge sandwich spot for the Clippers in the schedule, but the Pistons deficit in talent makes up for that in some way. So the strong lean would be to Detroit here, though, just because of the spot. I mean, the spot alone. And Junior, you're right. The Pistons are a scrappy team.
Guys, I'm looking at Bookmaker right now. So it is going down to 7.5 in some places. Still 8 still 8s out there. I see bookmaker with a 4.5. I don't know. Maybe it's a stale line or something. Maybe they trying to put that. Maybe they were mistaken in the first half or something. But I no lie, I'm seeing it. I'm just wondering if they know something because they seeing total at 216.5. I don't know. I'm just wondering maybe there's some shit's going on.
I'd be celebrating if the line fell that much. I got that much value. I'd be.
Yeah, but look, that I'm just saying that has me thinking that maybe Kawhi and PG may not play. That's only at one book, and it could be a still on. I'm just saying that there's a possibility that both of them may sit. I mean, like you say, they could sit them both here and probably still get a win. Jay, maybe not by margin.
Sorry, sorry to interrupt you, bro. I was just gonna say I might have to take the Clippers minus 4.5 in that case. No, and just have both sides and just hit it.
Both of them. What. It might even go lower than that. Yeah. Hey, you could try to get a little middle there. You can see it. Room for 5, 6 point. Yeah. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I must say, the thing with the Pistons guys, they still play hard. So it's the first game back at the house of like a 5-game road trip, but boys play hard. So just guys like Sadiq Bey. They're gonna play hard every time they're out there. Plumlee, Corey Joseph, some of them playing for Isaiah Stewart is one I really got to mention. It's a lot of people don't know about him, but the guy plays hard every time he's out there on the floor, man. Got guys like Diallo, so I'd be taking the points with the Pistons. I'm not in a rush to do it. Like I said, I'm staying away from the bottom tier teams, but if I had to take some here, guys, it would definitely be the Pistons for sure. Let's get to the next game, Magic versus the Bulls. I got to go to Blackjack here first. Blackjack, got Magic versus the Bulls. What are we doing here, Blackjack? Bulls?
I got to tell you, Jay, I wanna come in here and take the Bulls for you. I want to do it. I just want to say Bulls, 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 Bulls. But I can't. I think this number is like right on the money, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then what are we at? 9.5? Like talk about a scrappy team. I mean, this Magic team traded everyone out the door at the deadline. And I'll give them some credit. I mean, they've played some competitive games, they're especially against the number. And the Bulls, I mean, and Jay, maybe you can. I expected this team to be significantly improved after the deadline, and they've just been a disaster. I don't really get it. I thought like Vooch was a great move for them. I thought that was an excellent fit. Apparently not. So no, I don't see any value on this game right now. I mean, Orlando's had their share of blowouts, but they've also been able to hang in there. I'm not betting on the Bulls to blow them out.
Got you. I don't know. Just this way. I've never heard anybody say Bulls like Blackjack, man. He just lets it roll, Junior. Bulls. The Bulls. Then he had the Z on the end. Junior, what you think here? Bulls laying 9.5. You think it's too many against this Magic squad?
Yeah, that's why I'm off it. Obviously I went to see the Baby Bulls the other day, and I'm going to tell you my impression. I like Kobe White as a basketball player, but he's not a facilitator. That team needs a facilitator. The team needs a guy that's going out there looking to get Zach LaVine and Vooch involved. I mean, Zach LaVine scored 39 points in the first half, and I don't think he took too many shots in that third quarter. I really didn't like what I saw from them. It just makes me just look at this game in a way that 9.5 points is way too many points to be laying with a team that's lost 3 games in a row and lost like 7 of their last 10 or something like that. Like, what are we doing here?
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, hey, the Bulls, they were covering some spreads, so they have lost 3 in a row. Before that, they had covered 5 straight games. The reason why they're laying, go ahead, Junior.
No, because you know that I've been on the Baby Bulls all season, so I don't want to seem like I'm hopping off the bandwagon, but we're laying 9.5 points with a team that's just struggling to win games outright. Seems a bit ridiculous to me.
Yeah, no, that is right. It is true there. Like I say, it's Bulls or nothing for me here. And I'll tell you what the reason why I'll stay off, because obviously the Magic got some guys. They made a trade. So look, the Bulls already beat them. They just smacked them up. I was all over the Bulls in this game. They were laying 2 on the road. You see what I'm saying? They beat them 118-92. I'm pretty sure Vucevic was still on the Magic then. I'm almost so he was still on the Magic then. You see what I'm saying? So now he's on the Bulls. The Magic obviously good at their team. They still Vucevic, where he had 17 points in the game. But regardless, they laid 2. So in theory, they should be coming to lay 5.5, 6 points here. The fact they're laying 9.5 does show that in theory, like the books are they're grading the Bulls, saying that they're going to smack the Magic up again. They already did it with them having Vooch. Now without them, now they got them. So, but I'm with you on that, Junior. Obviously, they just played 3 not so good games. It was terrible scheduling spots if you really look at it. Obviously, condensed season, all these games. They're playing like 5th game game in 7 nights, all on the road. So they're playing some bad spots, and that is why they lost versus Grizzlies. Played a really good game, but just dropped it. So they are coming to the house. I do think that these 3 games, they're finna win all 3. As Bulls are nothing for me, guys. I don't want to lay the 9.5. It's a bit too many points for me to feel comfortable with it. I still think they're going to smack them, but I know that Wendell Carter Jr., even though he's not the best player, he's going to have some juice as well coming back to playing in Chicago. The Magic in general, when you trade a player like that, trade your best player, you're going back to face him and his new team, you're still going to bring juice. Like, you're going to get up for that game. So the Magic, they've lost the past 5 or 6, but I do think they'll get up for this one, and I can see the Bulls just winning this one by 5 or 6. So I'm not laying 9.5. I'm not in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Lean that way, but it's a tough task, especially first game back at the house. But it is motivated, though. It is a motivated spot, I must say. But it's not in a hurry laying at 9.5 with the Bulls. That's not their role, guys. There's not. Maybe laying 4 or 5, I'd smash it. But laying 10, come on, guys. Come on now. But next game up, man, we got the Bucks versus Timberwolves. This is an early game. I'll tell you now, is Carlton Towns gonna come back, Blackjack? We know he didn't play yesterday. His mom's thing is over, though. His mom's, you know what I'm saying, little anniversary or whatever, passing away, that's over. Does he come back to play tonight?
I don't know, but I'm not touching this game. I'll tell you that right now.
4:30.
I can't, Jay. I mean, you're looking at laying 9 points with the Bucks against the Timberwolves team that until yesterday had been scoring the ball really well. And again, that puts the total into question for me too, because I don't know which Timberwolves team I'm going to get. Right? I mean, you mentioned obviously Towns wasn't there, and that's a huge thing. But I don't know, even if he does come back, what kind of is he going to be okay? Like, what frame of mind is this dude going to be in? I mean, that's a bad day yesterday he had. I just, you don't know what you're going to get. Like, I can't bet this game.
Junior, you like anything in this one, my guy?
There's so many things wrong with this game. I don't even know where to begin. First of all, look at the time that this game is being played. It's being played at like 4:30 Eastern. That's just a weird-ass time to play a basketball game. You have a routine, and I promise you that being in a game at 4:30 in the afternoon in the middle of the week is not part of that routine. So that's going to kind of mess up the home court advantage, I think, for Minnesota a little bit, whatever that's worth. Second of all, speaking of home, are we going to pretend like there's not social unrest going on in Minnesota right now? So how comfortable is home anyways? And I won't even get into what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, you should watch the news more. Plus the Karl Anthony Towns thing with his mom. Giannis is Giannis playing? Probably not. Like, what do we know about this game that we can say that we see an advantage? I'm just staying away from this game in every way, shape, or form.
Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't talk you off there for sure. I'm definitely not betting this game, man. If I had to take it, I guess I would be waiting to see what's up with Karl Anthony Towns. Obviously, he was out for a personal issue for them having a reception or whatever for his mom's passing away, whatever. That was yesterday. So I think Karl Anthony Towns will probably play the type of player he is. He does play inspired. They did get their ass kicked yesterday by 30. I know some quotes came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Kind of saying like they hate that it happens. It can't happen again. They are a bottom seller team. They got a new coach though, still kind of playing. I'd be like, say if Giannis doesn't play. I know PJ Tucker practiced. I think Giannis even practiced yesterday. So, I mean, he probably could play. It's just that they probably like, oh, we can beat him without. So I'm with Junior. It's like we don't know a whole lot about this game. It's an early tip. The Timberwolves did just play an early tip yesterday, so it is a little bit of an advantage. They already played the same time yesterday. They can't play too late because they got a curfew over there with all the stuff going on in Minnesota. That's the reason why it's so early. So it's tough, man. If Giannis doesn't play, I must say, I think Karl Towns probably play. I'd be leaning Timberwolves there. It's too many injuries though, my guys. We got up next, man. We got the Mavs versus Grizzlies, man. It's the only damn game I care about, to be honest with you. Mavs land. It's up to 2.5 now, man. It's probably going to 3. I like the Mavs here, guys. I got on it yesterday, 1.5. I like it at 2.5. I like them to win this game by 5 points comfortably, man. It's a motivated spot for us, Blackjack. I say us. This is my squad, and it's a homer play. Y'all don't have to follow me. I understand. Don't bet it. You don't have to. I'm going with the Mavs, man. Off a couple losses, they're trying to stay out of that 7 seed with this whole tournament BS going on. So they're trying to get the 6 seed. They're trying to win every game. What happened yesterday? Oh, the Blazers lost. Who does sit at 6 right now? The Blazers. Only one game behind the boys. We win this game, it would be monumental. It's almost like a must-win game. I like my team when they're in motivated spots like this. They are the better squad. Give me the Mavs, man. I like them. I love them. Give it to me. But
I don't have a problem with taking the Mavs here. I think you're talking about their playoff seeding. I mean, not only are you chasing Portland, but Denver could be. That seed's play at this point right now. I actually really like the under in this game at 225.5, and that's largely because, Jay, your Mavericks have clamped up defensively here. I mean, they've really clamped down on these teams. 7 of their last 9 games have gone under, and that's been because Dallas's defense has really played well lately. I think their defense will translate really well against this Memphis team. Memphis is capable of playing defense on their end. I think 225.5 is a nice number here. I'm going under.
Yeah, 2 really good defensive teams, I must say, Blackjack. If I had to play a total, I would definitely looking at the under, Junior. It opened at 227 down to 225.5. I do think we see maybe like a playoff type atmosphere today. 2 really good defenses, I must say as well, Junior. I think the under is a good play.
I'm on the under, official play. For one of the things that J Money's been preaching for the last couple of days, and then that's lack of rest for teams. I think the Memphis has played like 6 games in the last like 8 days with travel. Like they're playing every goddamn day. They're gonna be tired at some point. They do play defense, so that travels. I know obviously they're playing at home, but I'm just saying that's one of the things that's helped them out. In this really, really tough stretch where they started off winning, then dropped a couple. They got a pretty big win in their last game. They held the Bulls to like 90 points. So everything about this game kind of trends under the lack of rest for the Grizzlies, the way they tend to play defense at home, obviously, and the way Dallas has been locking up teams. It's not like Memphis's offense is great to begin with. So I'm on the under official play as well.
Got you. Yeah, I like that under, to be honest with you. The Clippers is going down to 4. I think Kawhi and Paul George are out.
Well, I got +9, son.
Let me see, man. Nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, but come on now. What are we doing here? Nothing's guaranteed, but come on now, bro. What's going on? If both of them are out, I think the Pistons are gonna cover, man. I do. I think it'll be a possible winnable game for the Pistons. But like I said, I don't care about the game. There's some peanuts, man. Compared, I like this Mavs game. I like the Mavs. So, like I said, they're off a couple of losses. This is a spot that I was already looking out to a week ago. So, everything actually set up perfectly. The Grizzlies won last game. The Mavs got their butts kicked the past 2. They're pissed. Everything sets up perfect. I already think they're the better team. They came off COVID break, man. Didn't play for a whole week and came in and beat these boys by 10. So when I was laying in bed thinking about that last night, I said, oh, damn, I like it even more. We playing games and stuff now. Got all I got, man. I like this shit, man. Let's get to the next game. Heat versus Nuggets, my guys. Heat versus Nuggets. Don't know what to say about this Heat squad right now. We don't know how the Nuggets are going to respond. Obviously, Murray's likely out he's out for the year, torn ACL, unfortunately. How did they come out here, Junior, mindset-wise? Did they come out saying, oh, we got to get it right, can't lose too many games without them? Or do the Heat come out? The back-to-back in altitude, so we know it's not necessarily a bet on spot, Junior, for the Heat.
Yeah. Listen, I want to get your guys' opinion about something. So I actually think that the Nuggets get a chance to see what they have in Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. has been cooking for the last couple months. He's 6'10", can shoot the 3, can get his own shot whenever he wants, and if you know basketball, you'll know that he was the number 1 player in his class, and he hurt his back. So that's why he fell to the Nuggets in the draft, and they got a steal. Now, obviously, you want to have Jamal Murray around. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they're just going to overcome the Jamal Murray injury, but I think that getting Michael Porter Jr. a lot of shots, like those shots that Murray would have gotten. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the worst thing in the world for this Nuggets team. What do you guys think about that?
What you think?
Right. I think you're right. I think that Murray is going to open up the look for Porter. And I think Porter is actually going to be fine. But I do think there's going to be an adjustment period, right? Like I think that these first few games could be really bumpy. I think that it's going to take them a little while to figure this thing out. I think come playoff time, yeah, the Nuggets could be really dangerous. I don't love them here. In fact, I'm taking Miami plus the 5.5. I wouldn't hate a sprinkle on the money line at Miami. I get it, Jay, and you're right. Scheduling-wise, this is a bad spot. But to me, this game comes down to Miami's offense versus Denver's defense. Those are probably the weakest units in this game. I like Miami's offense better than I like Denver's defense. And without Murray, Miami is going to drill in on Jokic and making his life difficult. And I think that they've got the bodies to defend Porter Jr. I think this is just way too many points to be given this Heat team here. I'm taking Miami plus 5.5.
God, yep. It's crazy how we be talking shit out. Paul George and Kawhi listed out. Bookmaker was on some sharp shit. Bookmaker knew something. You hear me? Because they even know before I knew. Hey, but this game, the problem is, guys, we can't forget that Murray had just sat out 4 or 5 games, and the Nuggets had so they did beat the Clippers, so he was with them when they beat the Clippers, but still, he had sat out like 4 or 5 games. Let's see, they did it was the Magic Pistons and then the Spurs twice, but still, and I know in theory they didn't look too bad without him, those games that he sat out, and that's what kind of made me mad, because like he came back. He was out with a knee soreness, 4 games, and then came back, and then that game, it's not good. That's not good. But they do have experience playing without him, so I don't think it could get to them in their mind knowing that they don't have him for the rest of the season. It's a bunch of moving parts here. I am kind of with Blackjack, though. I'm not this Heat team. I don't know what to say about them. They kind of pick and choose their spots to come to play. I do think they can hang with the Nuggets, though, to be honest with you. I do think they can hang with them. It's not necessarily a good spot, but they got their ass smacked last night. It's not like the game was close. They got smacked up. So what's up, Junior?
Don't mean to interrupt you, brother, but I'm kind of riding with you in this situation. I kind of wanted your guys' opinion. My play's already made. It's actually a 2-team money line parlay that plays plus 150. Nuggets money line and your hometown Mavs money line.
Oh, well, I like that Mavs part. I can tell you that right now, Jack. I love that shit. I need.
I'm just telling you why. The Heat in a back-to-back situation where they look like they ran out of gas yesterday. I watched that game. I had money on that game. I had Suns trifecta, so I watched that whole game. And the way that game started out, I was like, God damn, J Money was right. Bad spot for the Suns. And then all of a sudden, the Heat looked like they ran out of gas. So now they're coming in a back-to-back situation at altitude. I hope Blackjack covers, but give me the Nuggets money line.
Yeah, but the Suns got that sticky defense, though. They do, and they got probably the best defense in the league, so they can make a team like the Heat, because they are kind of one-dimensional. Like, Jimmy Butler, then Bam Adebayo didn't really come to play. He letting DeAndre Ayton lock him up. Like, Bam Adebayo, who was that? He wasn't there in the game last night. So, but yeah, Suns have a lot stickier defense. Like I say, there's Nuggets. They shown they could be good. I'm not laying that 5 with them here. I'm not. So I dig what you're saying, Junior, on you going with the money line, and I dig with Blackjack. I could see it being like a 3-4 point or 5 point game, but that Mavs part, I'm in love with that. I'm in awe of that shit. I'm talking about. I saw that 1.5, and guys are asking if Porzingis gonna play. We already beat him by 10 without Porzingis, but right. I do think he'll play though. I think it's I took it last night, just to go back real quick. I took it last night because in these type of spots, I know that they're not resting anybody. They're fucking coming to play. You see what I'm saying? But sorry, this is serious though. But Blackjack, break them off with your officials, my guy.
I got Knicks plus 3. I got the Dallas under 225.5, and the Miami Heat plus 5.5.
Got you. Couldn't talk you off. I can't talk you off, man. Gotta get some shirts made. Can't talk you off, Junior. What you liking, my guy?
I'm
serious.
Brooklyn's Philly under. What was it? 226.5. I got a lot of plays today, actually. Damn. I'm looking at my plays like I kind of went off because I threw in that Blackjack plus. That I'm riding with Blackjack on the Knicks +3. I like that. Pistons plus 9.5 is looking sweet. But let me not get too excited because they're still the Pistons. I'm riding with your Mavs on the money line parlay with the Nuggets. And yeah, that's it. That's it for and I'm on the under in Dallas, Memphis too. I got a lot of goddamn plays today, man. Damn. But let's get it. We cashing tickets around here, J Money, Blackjack. That's what we do.
Right.
Let's do it. I love it. I be going with the slow approach, just one game. So I love that you guys have multiple games for guys in the checks. I know they'll be mad at me. You only bet one game. Hey, I need to go. If I go 1-0, I'm happy. You
That's
did.
it.
I'm happy.
They need to stop counting your money. Stop telling people what to do.
Hey, yeah. Exactly. And so
stuff.
we come on here to break down the games. If I say I lean some, I'm telling you, hey, look, I bet this or nothing. You see what I'm saying? If you can take that and run with it, or you can just ride me, or hey, I'm not betting every single. I used to do that, and I kind of used to lose too much money. So I'm not doing that no more. I'm going either 1-0 or I'm going 0-1. But I like the Mavs, guys. I do. I actually love the Mavs. But I'm on the 1.5. I'm probably gonna try to go and get that 2.5 too, just so I can ride with y'all. I see it as a comfortable win. As long as they come to play, I see them come and win this game by 5 to 10 points, man. Maybe double digits. Maybe could be a smack city. But Mavs for me, I couldn't talk. We're gonna do a little couldn't talk you off segment. Can't talk you off of Bulls. I can't talk you off the Knicks. I can't talk you off of the Pistons. And I can't talk you off the Wizards, my God. And I can't talk you off the Heat, to be honest with you. But I don't know what to say about this squad. Yeah, it's up to 5.5 now if you like the Heat. So we appreciate you guys. Great show today, man. Let's cash today, man. Appreciate you, Blackjack. Appreciate you, Junior, for coming on with me. Y'all go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out all the articles, the NBA content we have over there. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow.